Do you know the feeling of being watched, of sensing a presence you can't explain? Welcome, listener, to another bone-chilling episode of Ghost Stories. Tonight, we delve into a tale so unsettling that it might make you side-eye every single window in your home. This is the story of the window that never opens. Let's begin. There was a young woman named Amelia who recently moved into an old Victorian house she inherited from a great-aunt she hardly remembered. The home was charming, if a little run down. But what captivated Amelia most was the attic, filled with old trunks, books, and an unassuming circular window at the far end, painted shut. No hinges, no way to pry it open. Yet, despite being sealed, Amelia often felt cold drafts whenever she was near it. The first night, she heard a soft tapping sound coming from the attic. She brushed it off as rodents scuttling around. The second night, the tapping grew louder, insistent. On the third night, it wasn't just tapping, it transformed into a rhythmic knock. 3 quick raps, pause, 3 more. Amelia decided to investigate. Arming herself with a flashlight and broom, she climbed into the attic. As she neared the window, it seemed to glow faintly in the dim light. She leaned closer to inspect what could possibly cause the noises. That's when the temperature dropped dramatically. Her breath clouded the glass. Then she saw it, a handprint pressed firmly against the inside of the glass. Only she was on the inside. Frozen with terror, she suddenly heard soft words whispered behind her. "Let me out." A panicked glance confirmed she was alone in the room. Amelia bolted, locking the attic door behind her. But the whispering persisted, growing louder each night until she could barely sleep. Desperate, she called a contractor to remove the unbearable window. They worked in the attic for hours and finally told her the window wouldn't budge. They called it structurally integral, a polite way of saying cursed. One night, Amelia woke to find her bedroom freezing. Her breath misted, and there at the foot of her bed stood a shadowy figure draped in tattered cloth, outlining the form of a person. It pointed to the attic door. What did Amelia find when she dared to look? Or did she ever gather the courage to look at all? Some who visited claimed to see that circular window differently, sometimes clear, sometimes showing landscapes that did not belong. But one thing was certain, it never, ever opened. And now, Amelia's house is quiet. Or is it? Remember, not all windows are for letting in light. Some frame mysteries best left unsolved. Sweet dreams.